Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Noise and welcome back to Project Ozone 2. In the last episode, we were working on finishing up the mechanism quest line to get power taken care of and unlock Galacticraft. So today, that's what we're going to be working on. We're going to try our hardest to get through at least some of Galacticraft, and we're also going to be working with a little bit of Botania today, because we need another platform, and I want it to be not white or blue or black. It's going to be green, and so we need to get the things together to do that. So that's the plan. So let's just jump right into it. The first thing that I want to look at is we need to make a circuit fabricator. This is from Galacticraft and is the first step to get into any of the Galacticraft stuff. So in order to make this, we're going to need a lot of stuff, including 2 energy tablets. So I've gone ahead and I've made the Great Flux batteries that we're going to need for these 3 machines, and we need capacitors. The problem is we only have 3. So each one of these energy tablets take 3 capacitors, because these are just the capacitors. So we need 3 of these, so we need 3 octadic capacitors, so we need 3 more. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, something like that. How can we make those? There is a... Okay, so it's like that. So we need vibrant alloy, which I'm also cooking up because I kind of ran out. And then we also need emerald chipsets. So that was something we were working on last episode a little bit too. We were doing some minor quest lines. So do we have emerald chipsets? We have 1. So let's get 2 more and some redstone, and that won't take too long to cook up, or it shouldn't. So we can start working on getting into Galacticraft, which means eventually we'll be able to get into applied logistics, which I noticed while I was looking through the quest book. That quest line is open. It wants us to make the inscriber presses, which is not that difficult, but it requires you to make the inscriber, and I think the inscriber is locked out to us for right now. So let's see, carbon wafers. So yeah, we need not only carbon ingots, which we get from Venus, but we also need the circuit fabricator for that, and everything else is easy enough. Flux crystals are just easy. The recipe for flux crystals is a little bit more expensive, so that's something to keep in mind. But eventually, once we get access to applied logistics and have the stuff available, we should be able to maintain all that stuff pretty easily. Something that we're going to need to start working on is Agricraft and getting all of these different seeds taken care of. So I finished the poppy seeds and we have all these taken care of. Let's go ahead and I want to make an advanced filing cabinet if we can. How bad is... I guess it's just called advance. What is this thing called? Alright, let's just look up filing cabinet. That'll work. So this guy requires magical wood, which requires enchanted books, and this changes based on how many like levels and whatnot you have. So we can get a couple books. We're gonna need 3 more, and then we're gonna need some gold and some planks. So we can just kind of do this while we're waiting. First thing we need to do is bookshelf, and then a secret way to make enchanted books is emeralds. You can use emeralds to make enchanted books to get flim flam, which is really, really good for this. So gold in the corners, bookshelf in the middle. And can we get a decent amount of enchanted wood? 30. Not too bad. And that was a quest. Did we actually complete that? Hey, we did. Cool. So we're going to get a reward bag and the chance isohedron. I don't care about that. So now we need to make 3 filing cabinets, which is just a bunch of chests and some iron. Easy enough. So we need planks and iron, and hopefully this works the way I want it to. So we need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And do that and that. And there's the 2 filing cabinets. And now there's the advanced filing cabinet. The reason I want to make this is because I believe, first of all, let's clean out our inventory. And let's take all these seeds. So in the normal filing cabinet, these would not stack. So can they stack in? Can they all go in here? Can I put anything in here? Things that don't stack at all. So it doesn't work. It's only for items that do not stack. So good to know. Don't really care. Doesn't work for what I wanted it. Oh well. So we're just gonna need to make a chest and store all these seeds and keep them safe and all that kind of fun stuff. The filing cabinets, we can make another one. Why not? It's not that expensive or anything. So chests, what was happening with it is it was not accepting all the different items. It would only accept one. And so if we do, it can accept. Okay, so that's weird. It can accept the the non-stuff, the non-magical crop stuff. That's what it is. Which is interesting, I guess. So we'll have that there, and we'll just put a chest down for the rest. So those are all the things that are 10, 10, 10, and I want to keep them safe. So do we have our emerald chipsets yet? By the way, something I did between episodes, we have one. Something I did between episodes was try to finish up the platforms best I could. Still working on this guy, but the bottom is getting there. It's almost done. And this is getting there as well. So just a lot of work. Something else, I kind of want to clear out this stuff, but this stuff is not very useful. Living root makes saplings. I harvested a little bit of it and just to see what all we could use it for, and it's not super good, but it is what it is. So we're going to need 5 of these. We can get rid of the filing cabinets. So for the energy cells, we're going to need 5 of these, and we're going to need, well, we're going to need 6 of them, and then we're going to need compressed iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and some gray plastic. So let's go ahead and go get that gray plastic and get this stuff set up. So I have plenty of rose red now. That's kind of why I did what I did. That is still powered. Everything is just fine on the power scales. Cool. Everything's starting to shape up. We do need to spend some time, and we're gonna get some tesseracts or something along those lines, and we're gonna make a farm in the last millennium for all of the crops, so that we can start collecting primarily glowstone. And let's see, the glowstone, the redstone, quartz, enderman seeds. All those are going to be really good. The enderman seeds are going to be especially good for getting endstone, so we can kind of farm that easily. So we need to make 4, 5, 6 of those. And do we have the emerald chipset yet? It should be almost there. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to work on that stuff today and try to get into Galacticraft a little bit. But I'm going to need to make another platform before we can really do anything with that. So that means we have to come back here and we need to make the Elven Portal. So the Elven Portal, the gateway core is just some Terra Steel, Living Wood. Okay, that's actually vanilla. So Living Wood, Elven Gateway Core, that is all vanilla. Okay. So let's go ahead and start getting that together. Do we have any Terra Steel left? No. But we have that. We have a little bit of Living Wood. We need 3 of those into the stuff. Did I put... Where is our flower? We need the Pure Daisy so that we can actually do some stuff. Right there it is. Alright, so we need to get some wood placed. Eventually we'll automate the Pure Daisy, but for right now I don't care too much. We'll get multiple of them as well. Something, by the way, that I'm kind of waiting for is trying to get more copper. Copper is something that we don't get too much from just sifting gravel, sand, and dust. But crushed netherrack gives you a better chance. So I am working on all of that. So what is it I need? I need wood. Just normal wood logs. I don't think rubber wood works, so let's get some jungle wood. And we need to get some living wood. So something like this. And then we also need some glowstone. This should be done. So let's go ahead and get the last capacitor, and we'll deal with that stuff in just a second. We're going to jump back and forth a little bit today. So there's the capacitor. So all of that stuff is ready to go. We're going to need glowstone times 3 for these glimmering living wood. We are going to need an ender pearl. We're going to need a diamond. And then mana steel, so that we can make the, what is it called? The Terra Steel that we're going to need for this. So we had a couple, but that's fine. We need living rock and terrestrial agglomeration plate and a spark. And hopefully we have enough stuff over here. So first of all, we can go ahead and harvest living wood and get a little bit more of it. And let's see, we're going to put a spark on this guy. We're going to take the other spark off of this guy. And just for the time being, we're going to set up a little bit of a platform. I guess right here, let's keep our magnet on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's something along the lines of this, with living rock here, 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 and here. And then the terrestrial agglomeration plate in the center with a spark on top. And do we have enough mana? It's close. So let's get more living wood because we're going to need it. Might as well just keep doing this. It takes it a minute to actually transform. So it's not that bad, but it is bad enough. Let's see, we have this mana tablet is full. We'll just throw him in. We'll throw him in here once we turn our magnet off. And I believe he's collecting. Yes. Alright, so we just come here. Throw those on there. And it will create Terra Steel. Now, eventually I'm going to set this up to be somewhat automatic because we're going to need a lot of Terra Steel until we can get a Terra Steel seed. So Magical Crops does allow for Terra Steel to be automatically made and all that kind of stuff. It's just a pretty big pain. So we're going to start transferring more mana. I just want to make sure. Absorb that mana and everything will be fine. So there is the Terra Steel. Still plenty of mana in that, and we'll go ahead and grab our mana tablet, and I'm just gonna move this stuff over here for right now. So what we need to do now is we need to make a couple of different things. Turn this into nuggets. Something like this gives us the Elven Gateway Core, and that should be most of that quest. We just need to actually get the stuff. So the problem with this is we still need Natura pylons, and that is probably a bit of a more difficult craft. No, it's not. Okay, it is pretty standard. In fact, it is exactly standard. It is the vanilla recipe, so that's really nice. So we need mana diamonds and mana steel. And I'm not going to worry about really doing too much with this stuff, other than I want to get access to two of those. I want to get access to this. So we just need some Eyes of Ender. 1, 2. And then there we go. So 2 Natura pylons. And what we need to do is my Galactic and Botania in here? Yes. Dude, recipe changes? Yep. Alright, so how much quartz do we have? We have like 2K. Let's empty out our inventory just a little bit. I will clean things up later. Block of mana quartz can go in there. Half a heart can go in there. And what we can do is go ahead and get the capacitors. And that'll take just a second. And then 4 of these go into this machine. Correct? I just want to make sure. Okay, that takes 1. Not there. There. And that will take a second to complete. So we'll just put those in there. And what we can do is we can go ahead and open the Galactic Botania, Alphamancy, Portal Alfheim, visualize it, and we're just going to set it right there for right now, because why not? And we can start just setting everything up. So there's that. Living wood. Unfortunately, you can't just click the blocks. You actually have to build. It's just a ghost image so that you can see what all is required. And we can break the corners because you don't need those. Alright, and then last thing is pretty easy. Mana pool. And before we do anything else, we're going to go ahead and give it a little bit of mana. So, not much. Just throw it in there for a second. Same with this one. That way we can use all of our Black Lotuses to get as much mana as we need. This is something that we don't need like a ton of, but wow, we have a lot of blacker lotuses rather, which is good. So let's fill this up. And this one as well. That way we don't have to worry about it ever again, really. And we'll just put these guys here. And then you just click the block. And now we have a portal to Alfheim. Throw that quartz in there. I said throw all of the quartz in there. And it will eventually give us a ton of this Elven quartz, which we can then use to make Elven quartz blocks. This is something we're probably going to want to automate at some point because Elven quartz is used for a couple of things. Let's see. One of them is actually it's the blocks that are used for the neutron collector, which, ew. That's actually not that bad, but we're not anywhere close to being there. The dire crafting table is hard enough to make, so that's why we're kind of locked out of that. Actually, yeah, it's not too terrible, but it's bad enough. It's also used for making the infinity catalysts, which are, yeah, really useful. So having a lot of this stuff is going to be good in the long run. And there we go. Now something else to do is go ahead and throw your Lexic Botania in there, and you'll get it back. And you should see the Elven Guard, they'll talk to you. Doesn't really matter. But they add a lot of stuff to your book. Now, I don't want to keep this open, so we're just going to break a block in the portal and break the link. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So now that we have Elven Quartz, I can go ahead and build a lot more and all that fun stuff. So, we're going to step away from Botania now. Not much to do with that for the time being. And let's go ahead and start making the Galacticraft stuff. So first thing we need to make is the circuit fabricator. And hopefully we have everything. So we need these guys. And let's see, we can get rid of the Natura pylon. Alright, so the circuit fabricator. What all do we need? We need to make 2 of these energy tablets. So we need the redstone, ingots, alloys, whatever. We're going to need osmium, energy cell thing, energy battery, capacitor. So there's one energy tablet and there's the second one. Now what else do we need? We need vibrant crystals, which require a player core, which is pretty easy. So there's 2 of those. And there's 2 vibrant crystals. We need some Enderium. Do we have any Enderium? We do. And we need a machine housing. So this is the thing that is a little bit of a concern, just because we don't have much copper. So we're going to need 1 of those. We need 2 of those in total. And then we probably need the brass. Yeah, we need brass, which is copper and nickel, I believe. Copper and zinc. So let's grab some copper, half a stack of that, and zinc, half a stack of that, and we'll make let's see, can we can sag mill it. Looks like we're going to grind it up first. That is fine. Just take a little bit longer. So what's the last thing we need? We need the electrosilicon, which is that, and each one of those will make 1. So we need 2 of these, and we need to cook them up. Easy enough. So how are we doing on carbides? we have plenty. So once we get the brass, we should be good to go. It's just going to take a second to kind of smelt, to process all this. And then once we start getting a little bit of copper, I'll go ahead and start making some brass. And we'll get this taken care of. So once we have 8, there we go, we have 10, that should be enough to make the 2 housings that we need. So 1, 2, and then can we shift click this? Nope. Alright, so this is not too bad to do. It's not the worst of recipes. The worst part is the energy tablets, because those are really annoying, but there is the circuit fabricator, and that should be at least the first part of a quest, and it is a quest. Wow, 2% done in here. So with that, we're going to take a reward bag. We got another good one, and we have the circuit fabricator. Now, I think we're just going to place these guys back here. So oh, that's right, they are sighted. So you have to put them a very specific direction in order for them to get power. Now, the next quest is to make a compressor. The compressor is super useful and is used for a lot of different things. We need 2 steel plates, some dark steel. How much dark steel do we have? Not that much. Alright, so we're going to need iron, coal dust, and obsidian. Not pulverized, just obsidian. And that's easy enough. Let's go ahead, get the rest of the brass cooked up, and then we'll do this. So we're going to need, let's see, we're going to need electrotine alloy ingots. We're going to need 5 of those, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't have much electrotine. We're going to need a lot more of that. There is a seed for that, and it is a quest in addition to that. So it's something that's really good to know and do once you get to that point. So we're going to need a little bit of steel. 1, 2. And is this in plate mode? No. That is gear. Oh well, we can just use the engineer's hammer. That will work just fine. So, hammer. And let's see, this is done. So let's change it back to alloys only. We need a little bit more iron because I used a little bit from the other thing. So there we go. And that'll make dark steel. We're gonna need like 36 dark steel, I believe. Let's see, it's 3 blocks plus 5, so it's 32. So we'll get there soon enough. But there is the 2 steel plates. So it's this, those guys, and like that. And then we're gonna be making the electric compressor next, which is gonna require another dark steel anvil. So we'll probably want another stack of all this stuff. Let's grab a stack of coal. We'll get that pulverizing, and obsidian. So we'll just throw that in there. And that's gonna take a bit of time. So what else are we gonna need for this? We're gonna need titanium wafers. So titanium ingots, silicon, redstone, and torches. Let's just grab a stack of redstone. Let's actually grab 2 stacks of redstone. Let's grab planks. And will this make a stack? It does. We'll make a stack of redstone torches. And not everything is going to require redstone torches. Some of the wafers require repeaters, and whatnot. So it's different things. I don't know if we can see... We can't see the recipes easily, which is a bummer, but that's fine. So we're going to need repeaters, so let's grab another stack of redstone. Do we have normal stone? We have a little bit. Let's grab a thing of cobblestone, and... Oh, let's see. We'll worry about that soon enough. So let's just grab 2 sets of repeaters. 2 repeaters, rather. And I want these torches back. We're going to need silicon, which we have a bit of. And we can go ahead and start making some of this stuff. So, torches, silicon, redstone, and then we need titanium. So we'll need 2 of these. And these machines are notorious for being slow. And there's no way to speed them up or anything like that. They also require a good bit of power. So once this is done, we'll switch those with the other ingredients. So we're going to need some diamonds. You throw that away, and let's top this all up. Alright, so it sounded like it made the 2... Oh, it made 6 wafers for that. And it looks like advanced wafer... What is that? Infinity potato? It looks like... Where is... Circuit fabricator. So there is basic wafers. Yeah, depending on what we put in the top, it changes what it makes. So that is good to know. But there is some advanced wafers. And I think redstone and silicon are always going to be needed. Timeless satellite. Oh. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll worry about that later. It's already completed, so that's kind of cool. But we're going to need 3 blocks for this. We have 2. We just need like a little bit more. There's the 3 blocks. And then we need 5. So dark steel. We have 3. We're going to need a little bit more. So there is at least the first anvil, so that we can get the compressor going. Oh, it's only 4, not 5. Whoops. So there is the compressor. That is yet another quest. Let's go ahead and put that away. Put the redstone torches away. And that gives us a reward bag and unlocks the next thing. So we need the electric compressor. The electric compressor uses the compressor. So electric compressor, we need this guy. We're gonna need electrotine ingots surrounded by iron. And let's see, what else are we gonna need? We're gonna need the compressor there, advanced wafers, these guys, great battery, the electrotine, and then another dark anvil. So nothing too bad there. Now let's go ahead and open these reward bags while we're waiting. We have a basic, gave us cat ears and thick eyebrows. I'll wear the cat ears. And let's see, we have 2 good. Walrus, invisible bedrock, yuck, and a grater. A portal gun, cool. We already have one. But it's a different... No, it's the same. It's a default. Alright, so we'll throw that in there. And how are we doing? We have 11. So, that is just going to take some time. We have an octadic capacitor in it. How are these guys doing? We're up to about halfway. So let's take a look at our clipboard. Is there any other ones that we want to make right now? Man of Steel wouldn't be bad. But let's just start from the beginning. So let's make some more stuff. We're gonna need a runic altar. And we're going to need living rock, but we'll get that in a moment. And we are going to need a mana spreader of some capacity. Let's just grab one of these. And then we can put the lenses on it. So we have efficiency, and this one is the one that we want. Potency and velocity. Makes it go faster. So put that there. Binding mode, bind that to there. Put the lens on, and let's grab some dark, or rather black lotuses. And do we have much living rock? No. So let's get some stone. I think between episodes I will go ahead and just get a lot of stone cooked up, because living rock is something we're going to need. Now eventually we could automate that. I don't know if we will. Does this mod pack have Steve's? Nope. Alright, well, it was worth a shot. So with this taken care of, let's go ahead and fill this up a little bit. Now we're going to need a Minicio seed. We're going to need, let's see, let's do air seeds. Air seeds are not particularly useful. We're gonna need them eventually, but otherwise they can make us snowballs, which is nice, but that's about it. So it's just glass bottles and for Osseo, so nothing difficult there. Let's grab some glass bottles. We just need 4 of these, and yeah, so those, that, and that. So that'll take literally a second. And there we go. Air seeds. So air is marked off. Let's go ahead and get a couple stacks of Minicio. And I think that'll be good. So do that. And that. Alright, so next is earth seeds. Earth seeds are not that difficult, but they are much more useful. They can make dirt very plentifully, very quickly, clay, sand, gravel, dust. It can make all of the different sifting stuff, plus we're going to need them for later. So the earth seeds are just dirt. 4 dirt. Dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and then we're going to need more seeds. So do we have mini seeds? We do not. That's a little bit of a concern. Alright, let's look. We have very few. Okay, so I think wheat is going to be one of the next things I deal with, so that we can get a lot of Minicio. So I'm going to put that in the to-do chest. And we're just going to go ahead, and it doesn't really matter where. We're going to get some more Minicio seeds. We're going to get the living rock. And let's do this. And Minicio seed. Alright, that was quick. So, living rock. There we go. So there is earth. We can mark that one off the list. So, we just need fire, water, and nature. So let's go ahead. Fire seeds, water seeds, nature seeds. Let's see. Fire seeds is buckets of lava. Water seeds is buckets of water. And nature seeds are any for natural things. Wheat, carrots, anything like that. So we do have a lot of wheat. Can't we turn wheat into... Oh, flour. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can grind it up into seeds. So there's that. We're going to need buckets. So we're going to need 4 water buckets and 4 lava buckets. Let's go ahead. I believe I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go ahead and do this one first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need 1 more Minicio seed, so we are going to need... we need some sort of seed. Now, can't we turn this into seeds? Mix flour there. 2 will make 2. Okay, so we can do this and get a bunch of seeds. And I'm going to go ahead and toss all those in there. Now that uses a lot of mana. So let's just do that. And living rock snack. There's fire. We don't get the buckets back. So 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll fill this up with water, which is right here. 2, 3, 4. There is nature seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Alright, so we have fire, nature. This will take a second. It's already done. And there is water. So we're done with Alcio. I'm going to throw this stuff back in here. Minicio seeds as well, and we'll have living rock there. Like I said, I will make more. So now we have plenty of stuff. Cool. So let's go ahead and make another anvil. 1, 2, 3. There's a dark steel anvil, and there is the electric compressor. Perfect. So that goes there. Just kind of clean up the inventory a little bit. I can put all that stuff in there. And I'm just going to put the dark steel in there for right now. So that is yet another quest. And I believe... Let's see, we can go ahead and throw this stuff in here. This is the seeds to 10, 10, 10. And we'll have farms for all this stuff. I don't think it'd be a bad idea to have a wheat farm, but we probably won't worry about it too much. But I'm going to go ahead and 10, 10, 10 it just because. So there is the electric compressor. We'll claim a reward. We got our greater reward bag with a sponge. Alright, so with that taken care of, we can go ahead and put this machine down. Like I said, these machines are really hard to automate, but this will allow us to make a lot of things that we're going to need very soon. So the next thing we're going to need is a refinery, which needs compressed steel. So we're going to need a lot of steel, machine housing, diamond wafers. Currently, we need redstone lamps for that. And then the other side is the oxygen detector, which needs compressed steel, oxygen vents, which are compressed tin and compressed steel, compressed aluminum, and yeah, a lot of stuff. We're going to need a lot of compressed stuff, especially steel. We're going to need a ton of compressed steel. Because if we look at compressed, so later we're going to get into, where is it, compressed copper, there's something, compressed bronze is used in a compressor to make heavy-duty plates. And it takes steel, aluminum, and bronze. So we're going to need a lot of all of that stuff. So I'm going to call the episode here. I'm going to get to work on getting basically all the stuff prepared for Galacticraft. And I'm going to also start building out the next platform, which is going to be on the top Galacticraft, on the bottom all of our portals and all of that kind of stuff. And then we will start looking at, hopefully in the next couple of episodes, going into space. There's a couple of things we need to do beforehand, and I'm also going to probably start working towards getting Agricraft set up. So that's the plans. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!